Stupid.
I'm looking at
Oh,
this as
that was creepy.
Never before so much paralyzing terror.
How the golden light of late afternoon gave me.
I think there's some traffic going on. Yes, there's traffic going on outside. People are honking. Why? Why? Can you just chill for 2 seconds? Maybe someone is trying to get in their home. That happens to be a lot. When I want to go like here, and I'm like here, and I have to go like this, but cars are coming this way, and no one is letting me through, and people behind me are honking me, and I'm like, bitch, I just want to get to my garage, and they're not letting me. Yeah, but if you hear honking, that's fine. Okay. Hi. Hello. My name is Lemon, but my real name is Ali Gomez, and today you are watching TV Show Commentary Sundays, where every Sundays I upload a new TV Show Commentary video. And in today's episode, we are continuing. With this really commentary. It's all about The Haunting of Bly Manor, episode 5. I already did a video on episode 1, so if you haven't seen that, you can go watch that. I'm now halfway through the season. There's 9 episodes, so I'll be doing right now a video on episode 5, and then later on a video on episode 9, the finale, just to like wrap up everything for this show. What do I think about the show so far? I'll give a few opinions. If you don't care, you can skip to this time for the actual video, but I have a few opinions because on my last Bly Manor video, I got a comment saying like, why are you comparing Hill House to Bly Manor when they're 2 different shows? I did call them seasons because I thought it was going to be seasons, because I heard somewhere that like the series was going to be called The Haunting series, and that The Haunting of Hill House was the first season, and that The Haunting of Bly Manor was the second season. But apparently that's not how it is. It's 2 different shows, which on Netflix they are categorized as 2 different shows. But I saw a video from the creator of these 2 shows saying that these 2 are connected by basically being an anthology series, I think that's what it's called, where, again, like I explained before, it's very much like American Horror Story, where yes, it's 2 different completely different stories, but they're made by the same people. In this case, Mike Flanagan is the creator of both shows, and there's also some actors that come back too. So I'm still going to compare the 2 because of that. It's created by the same guy. Okay? So, as of now, I'm a little disappointed by the show. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's not as awesome as Hill House. I feel like Hill House was kind of like a cultural reset when it comes to creepy shows, like scary shows, because it was so well made. The writing was exquisite. The cinematography was amazing. I recently saw an insider video on episode 6. They went like behind the scenes on episode 6 from Hill House, because that episode was a long shot, I think that's what it's called in English, where basically there's no cuts, but there actually is cuts. It's just that they've done it in a way where it looks like they've never cut it, and that the camera is following, the characters and everything without cutting, which it's very difficult to do. It's something that not a lot of people do, because it's definitely very difficult. I've even tried to do a one long shot of like a minute or 2, like a very small long shot, and I remember being it very difficult and very frustrating, because it's like the smallest little thing. If you fuck up, you have to redo it again from the beginning. And in the case of Hill House, I think they did like 4 or 5 long shots, each one like 15 to 16 minutes long. Can you imagine, like, to be recording for 50 minutes straight with no errors? That's a lot. it's a lot. So yeah, Hill House was out of this world. Hill House was so freaking good. Bly Manor, it's, I don't know, the story, it's not the best. I'm not really connecting with the story too much. It's not as creepy. I guess it depends on the person if you like it more creepy or less creepy. I personally don't mind the less creepy, but because it was sold to me as a scary show, it delivered. But Bly Manor is not delivering that much. Like it is, but it isn't. Like sometimes there's some creepy stuff going on, but then other times it's like, yeah, whatever. Like it's not bad. That's the thing with Bly Manor. I don't think it's bad. It's just disappointing compared to Hill House. But I will say I am actually really enjoying. Even though I just said all of that, I'm actually enjoying the show. It's entertaining enough. I have a huge love for Danny and Jamie. They're my new OTP. I do love them. Danny and Jamie are precious. They are beautiful. I hope they find happiness. So yeah, let's just watch this episode.
Always.
We can't count on the past.
Are we finally explaining her
We can't
weirdness?
count on the past.
She has this
That's why I
thing
learned taking care of Mum.
that go on with her that I have no idea what's
Dementia is, isn't it?
going on. Is she deeply
Suppose
traumatized by
a lot.
something? She seems to be.
I mean, we
I hope
we
she's
think
not.
we-
Okay, what's going on here? Is this happening to her currently? Or is she having some sort of dream? Or imagining things? Is she in some sort of trance? What's going on? Okay. A little confusing, but wow, she's a great actress. That's another reason why I still enjoy these shows, because the acting is a very great, marvelous chef's kiss. It's amazing. I love it.
Look at you, all flushed. You're pretty when you blush.
Miles!
I feel like this kid is half possessed, half not possessed. Because sometimes he acts like a normal child, but sometimes he acts like this, where he's like very, like, posh. Not posh, but very adult. He seems to be very adult when he's only like 8, I think. 8? I don't know. And I feel like maybe that's the case, that he's possessed by some sort of ghost that comes out from time to time, like an old man type ghost that comes out from time to time. That's my theory.
Any of us could die at any moment, or we could
What?
spend our
What
entire
is
lives,
this
which is like
episode?
dying. So then,
There's so many things going on
we can't count
at
our
once.
future either.
I didn't.
Bex, okay, I'm sorry.
She's very obviously there.
Here.
You could be a little bit more sneaky. A little bit. One glance and they're gonna know that you're there. You could still listen to the whole conversation and be like against the wall or something. You're so not sneaky.
I promise. I do. I promise. Okay?
Okay.
I hate that she's just
Okay.
looking like nothing. Yes, you see? It's so creepy. It's it's creepy. It's awkward. It's unrelatable. I hate that.
I'm looking at this as an opportunity.
I don't think I enjoy the jumps from one time to the other, then the other, and another and another. They're a little too random.
Or do you want to die a horrible choking death?
Oh, Hannah. Honestly.
I like this kid.
Miles?
Oh my god, this kid gives me the freaking creeps. I will admit that the two children
Miles, we're
are
not finished
very
yet.
creepy. Especially him. He's
Miles!
very creepy.
Oh, God.
So
Miles!
that's something good. Something, I guess, good creepy that the show has.
Even if they're rough around the edges, even if they're not perfect.
There's a difference between, even if they're not perfect, because at the end of the day no one's perfect, and actual doucheness, kind of violent, kind of very bad person.
He's gets the shit out of me.
Exactly. He's scary. He
You
is
don't
violent.
know
He
him,
is
Hannah, you don't.
an asshole.
I'm looking at this as an opportunity to hone my skills.
Okay. You know what's bothering me about this episode is that it's too many different stories trying to be explained at once. There's the relationship between Rebecca and Peter, the relationship between Hannah and Charlotte, and like the boss-employee relationship that they had, and maybe that Charlotte really helped Hannah, maybe they became more friends, I don't know. But there's that, and then there's her own things, like her own mental things that are going on with her, you know, her own issues. And now there's this thing with Owen, like the interview that's, I think, supposed to mean something, but it's not fully delivering. I feel like I kind of get what the director, I guess, I don't know who planned this, the director, the writer, the creator, let's say the creator. I kind of get what they're trying to do with this episode, but I don't think the delivery is quite getting there. You can see that they're trying to do something cool, and it kind of is, but story-wise, it's not working for me. It's just a little too much.
I thought I said go back to bed.
Oh my god. I'm not mad about it because I hate him. Actually, it was pretty cool how she just did it. But wow. So is that how he dies? Did he get possessed?
She's coming back.
What do you mean? So he's not possessed? Ew, what is that? I don't understand. I am so very confused. Did this actually happen?
Stop!
Oh, maybe he died.
Let me go.
Oh, he died. He died, and that's
Let
his
me go!
spirit?
Let me go!
You bitch! Let me go!
Oh, he possessed Miles? And what, he got stuck in the cave? I told you he was possessed. Didn't I told you that the freaking kid was possessed? Didn't know it was Peter, but what is this bitch? You can't be a real old ghost if you have that much power. I feel like you're probably something else.
I'm looking at
Oh,
this as an
that was
opportunity
creepy.
to hone my skills. In Paris, I was a sous chef, so
That was
I
very
know
creepy.
competence. But here-
That kid is quite the actor, though.
Honestly, Hannah!
Did that actually happen? Are you still in your dreams? Oh, is that why she saw that everywhere? Because that was her future? Okay, so are you dead or not?
Owen! Wait!
So you can't leave?
Wait!
Is that it? You can't leave because you're trapped like Peter because you're a ghost? I really didn't like this episode. It was too all over the place. It explained some things, but not really. Because is she dead or not? She seems to be. It seems like that is her ghost, and that everyone is interacting with her ghost, and that she can't leave physically because she doesn't have a physical body, and she died on the first episode, and the reason she's between those crabs alone is because that was the last thing she saw before dying. So I'm gonna guess that's probably true. But it was a little too over the place. I did like the cracking sounds throughout the episode, alluding to the fact that she was pushed and she cracked her neck and died. To be honest, I kind of do like the fact that Miles is possessed. Maybe not by Peter, but it adds a little bit of interesting things to the story, and it makes the acting of the kid very good. Like, it doesn't make it, but it shows how good the acting of the kid is, because he needs to act like an adult and have all of these strong lines. I feel like maybe he's a few years older than just 10. The point is, he's still a kid. He's a great actor, and the fact that he's being possessed by a full-on adult that had a lot of anger issues and a lot of shit going on, and a very particular way of speaking, and having that kid channel that and act like that, it's pretty cool. I definitely enjoy that. But yeah, the episode was still kind of bad. Like, I feel like they had good intentions, like they had a nice story going on, but they ended up having poor delivery. But I hope it's still loved enough, and I hope he continues with the Haunted series later on. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because I am a professional rambler. Okay, please just give this video a like if you liked it. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what do you think about Bly Manor and this episode. Please do not spoil me. Don't you dare spoil me, because I still have 4 more episodes to watch, so no spoilers. So yeah, comment down below whatever you want. Please don't forget to subscribe, because I'm here with you every single movie commentary Wednesdays and TV show commentary Sundays. And I will see you on the next movie commentary Wednesday. That's going to be all about 30% Peninsula. A zombie show, a zombie movie that made me cry. Yeah, so get excited for that. I think it's going to be a good one. I haven't fully edited yet, but I think it would be good. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye!
On Halloween night,